Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm feeling good.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's edition of Doing It with Stiles. Hey, got a new background. You like it, huh? It's pretty cool. Thanks to AI, I have a really special guest today. Her name is Shelly Juarez. She is the founder and CEO of Empowered Leadership and Wellness.
Yes.
So the first question that I have to ask you is, what the heck is that?
What is it? I empower leaders to become better leaders through a holistic way and wellness.
Okay. So it's more of a, it's not just a Covey thing.
Right.
You incorporate wellness into it, holistic.
I do.
Okay.
I incorporate the holistic way, bringing the grounding way to get into people's minds.
Okay.
I want to get into your fields. I want to find out what brings you to here today.
Gotcha.
How can I make you a better leader? How
Okay.
can I make you see, not make you, but make you will feel and see
Right.
your own differences
Okay.
of how to be a stronger leader.
And do you have is there a special area that you concentrate on? I mean, as far as small business, big business, the health industry, sales,
I
just
service everybody.
everybody. Okay.
Yep. Anybody that's in need of a better leader, or even on the wellness side for the holistic nutritional side, I also coach on there.
Okay. So you combine the two, or can you do them separately?
I do them
I'm not
separately.
interested in the wellness stuff. I just want to be a good leader. Or I don't want to be a good leader. I don't do that. I'm interested in the wellness stuff.
Oh, yes, I do group and individual
Oh, okay.
trainings.
Right.
So it depends on you, what you're needing and what you want.
So if I was the owner of a company and maybe I had 3 or 4 or 5 mid-level managers or something like that, I could hire you to train my management staff and help them become better managers.
Yes, I touch on the DISC, the business behavioral side,
Okay.
and also the mastermind side.
Okay.
The masterminds where you really want to get different people from different
Right.
organizations together to
Right.
feed off of each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, when did you start this? Well, let me back up a second. Why did you start this?
Why? Well, started years ago when I was in a car accident that left me paralyzed. I went and had surgery on my neck because of my spinal cord was all tangled. So they cut out my C1 through my C7, left me completely paralyzed, 100%. Wow. I had to learn to walk, use my arms again. And being in an acute facility as long as I was gave me a new perspective on life, and talking to the patients in there and getting to know them. And some of them will never be able to get out of there. So I saw the mental awareness for that, the physical, and what can I do to help?
Right.
How can I help these people? Look at me now. You know, I overcame it. I worked my buns off. I went to the gym to build my strength. And that's when I became a dance fitness instructor and a chair dance fitness instructor. And just from there took off. And in January this year, I actually opened my business.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
So it took all that time to get to this point.
But this is something that you're doing because you have experienced that.
Correct.
This isn't something that you went to a 3-week class and got your certificate.
No.
You know.
I mean, yes, I got those, but
No, I understand. But I'm saying
I went through.
You've been there, you've done that, and so you know what you're talking about.
Correct.
Okay.
And even in the hospital, I didn't want the Norco, whatever painkillers they were trying to give me. Instead, I laid in my bed because I couldn't do anything else, and I meditated.
Okay.
And I learned a lot from that, and it took away all the pain.
And so you're familiar with Tony Robbins, of course.
Yes.
Okay. I've done his fire walk, where you walk across
Right.
the hot coals. And about a year and a half after I did that fire walk, I had to have lung surgery. And so I had a picture, they take a picture of you walking across the coals. And I had set that on my bedside in the hospital on the little stand there. And the surgeon came in the night before, here's what we're going to do tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. And so he asked me about the picture. He goes, oh, what's that? And I told him, oh, I did this fire walk and blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm a firm believer in, positive mental attitude that, I know I need you as a doctor to do that, but I will take care of this.
Right.
And so, he goes, oh, yeah, okay. So, actually, he was a DO. You know what a DO is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So he was in the hospital, was a DO hospital. So I think that was a little more. Anyway, the day after my surgery, he came in and he pointed to the picture and he goes, you made me a believer. And I said, oh, yeah.
Right.
And he said, yes. He said, you were the first patient I've ever had that's gone through this operation that I didn't have to put on a respirator. He said, your blood flow was very controlled, very little. And he said, I was just amazed. So, and I'm, I am a firm believer in that positive, that you can do a lot to help yourself heal, but not to the point where you can ignore.
Oh, no, I
everything
still
else.
have some, like I'm a diabetic as well.
Yeah.
There's some medications you
That
have
you
to
have
take,
to have, yeah.
but there's supplements you can take that can help you as
Right.
well.
But it's you still, if you have that positive,
Right.
or
Your
feedback,
aura, your
Yeah,
energy.
right.
Yes.
You can help yourself with that, and maybe you don't have to take quite so much medicine, or
Correct.
or even just the mental aspect of it, which I'm sure you're very familiar with, ever gone through that.
Oh yeah, it's a mindset.
Yeah,
You can't be negative. You can't go, well, look at me now.
yeah.
Look at what I can be, though.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
and this is what I'm gonna do. And
So how long had you been planning on doing this? For your opening this business?
it just started off slowly after I got out of the hospital and started rebuilding, joining the gym, getting a coach, building my strength. And the more I started thinking about that and joining the dancing and getting certified, look at what I could do now from
Yeah.
where I was. And look at all these people I can help.
Yeah.
I go to senior centers, senior homes, apartments, assistant living, and I go do dance fitness with them
Right.
for free.
Yeah.
Because I want them moving. I want them to know there's people out there that care.
Yeah. And that's a great thing and a great place to go to do that, because you have an audience there that is going to benefit from whatever it is that you're doing with them,
Right.
and they can't go down to Arthur Murray's and
Right.
Yeah.
I incorporate a little more into mine. I do like a chair dance fitness
Right.
with them.
Right.
And then we go into the cool down, and then I go into a breathing treatment. From there, we go into a meditation.
Okay.
And I use like washcloths with the lavender on it, so it gives them that soothing, feeling.
Okay. So there is a smell aspect to,
Right, to keep your brain.
because
your
I
mind.
I do know, or I have been told, that there are certain scents that help you with whatever,
Right.
and I don't know it all, but I know a little bit. So
If you ever got into doTERRA, the oils.
I
but yeah.
and that's where I have a
That's
friend
right,
that she just moved up to Washington, but she was into
Nice.
the doTERRA, and
Yeah.
that's kind of where I got exposed to it. So
They do work.
yeah.
So yeah.
So what is the, what would you tell someone that came to you and said, hey, somebody told me I should come and see you, about the leadership thing. So what's it all about? Why, what can you do for me?
Well, first, let me find out your needs, what you're looking for,
Okay.
and what kind of leader do you want to be. First, we have to go through your needs.
Right.
and then where you want to go from there. And then I can decide which classes would be best for you.
Okay.
There's all
So
different
it's
ones.
basically custom fitted to
Correct.
the individual.
Correct.
It's not a one size fits all.
Well, one of the master classes I'm going to be doing every third Saturday, it's a 4 class, and it's about energy and boundaries, holistic core values and visions, your mindset, and being accountable.
Okay.
So that's where I'm going to start with some of my clients. Now, if they enjoy that and they have preference, then we'll talk about what we can do on the next set.
Now, are these all in-person classes, or do you do virtual as well as online?
Virtual, in person,
Yeah.
however you prefer. Most people like the virtual.
Yeah.
A lot of people prefer not to do exercises in front of everybody.
Well,
and,
especially in the summertime, who wants to go out of their house?
Right. So, yes.
Call me in
virtual.
November. Yeah.
Yep. And they can book right on my website.
So you basically, you can pretty much, if I feel more comfortable getting out and going to a place, that I can do a
Right.
one-on-one. So, or if I just, what about telephone, over the phone? Is that too difficult, or?
It's not. I like to see the face,
Yeah,
get a better feel.
Yeah.
And it's a better trust
I
than being on the phone.
I agree. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
building the
don't bother
trust.
with the phone. I mean, you can do a FaceTime or whatever.
You don't have to show me your face, but I prefer. But yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what is it about what you're doing now that you find is most rewarding?
I find rewarding is when the gratitude comes in from my clients.
Yeah.
And how much it helped them and what it did for them.
What do you hate about it?
I haven't hated anything yet.
Okay. So that's
So-
something you can check off your list at some
Right.
future time. Yeah.
Yep. I just want to stay positive, keep working towards the goals,
Right.
my clients' goals, and helping them.
So how long or what would be a typical class, or like I said, let's go back to the large business that has some middle managers.
Leadership.
Okay.
So if we did a leadership classes right now, I'm doing 4 classes at 4 hours each.
Okay.
And then we'll go into a next phase, and then we'll go into the next phase.
Okay. So it would be like a 1 week, every week, or every day?
Once a month.
Oh, once a month. Okay.
Once
Well,
a
that's
month,
not so
take
bad.
4
then.
hours out of your Saturday,
Yeah.
one Saturday, and then the next month. So you can plan for it better, especially if you have trips coming up.
Yeah.
Or
Especially this time of year, and everybody wants to get the
Summer,
heck out
yeah.
of the heat. Yeah. So, but so, well, if you're doing virtual or you're doing online, even if I'm on vacation,
yes,
I could, zoom in, or, whatever you're using for.
exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you live in the country.
Yeah. So
we can
interesting.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, did you just wake up and say, okay, I want to do this?
No, it's been a long planning in my head,
Okay.
but it's about bringing it together. I like to brainstorm, so I write things everywhere,
Right.
and then I bring it together.
Okay.
I'm not one that does the outline and go, okay, let's go off of this.
Yeah.
I have to brainstorm it first.
So you kind of built it piece by piece,
Yeah.
and you said, I think I want to do this, I want to do that, and incorporate this and incorporate that.
And bring it together as one whole.
Yeah. And you had
Yes.
fun, didn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, this isn't a job.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can tell that you're passionate about
Yeah.
it, and the conversations that we had before. So,
Yes.
what would you tell people? In other words, what would you tell me about? Hey, John, you should come and take one of my classes, or you should be a client or a student or a patient or whatever you call your people.
Clients.
Okay.
But what I would say is, why don't you come in? We'll have a free consultation,
Okay.
and let's talk about things and see if this is right for you.
Okay.
And if this is what you would like.
Yeah, because it may not, you
Right.
may. Why? And I like that why waste both our times
Correct.
and my money
Right.
if you don't think that there's a good fit.
Right. You don't want to pay me so much money, and then
Yeah.
you're like, well, I didn't get it out of it what I wanted.
Right.
So
And if you have had, or if you do have that kind of a situation where after the 4 weeks somebody says, I didn't get it.
what didn't you get? You weren't applying yourself.
Yes. Okay.
Usually most people are going off somewhere else.
Yeah.
If they're not focused.
Okay.
But if this is something they really want to do, then they'll be present.
Yeah.
And be accountable.
It makes perfect sense.
Right.
So, and have you had to turn anybody away yet, or?
I have not.
Okay.
No.
Good. Have you got any testimonials or anything like that?
I have
I mean, I
few
know you're
because I'm
new.
so new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few, and actually, I'll have some videos pretty soon, and I'll put them up on my site.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And you have a website.
I have a website.
She's got a website, guys. Get ready.
Want me to tell them now?
Yeah, please. Why don't you
Okay.
tell them?
The website is empoweredleadershipwellness.org. And I chose that because I've also been in the nonprofit world and got to spend so much time with so many different families and seniors. And I just like that org.
Yeah.
So that's why it's empoweredleadershipwellness.org.
Okay. So this isn't a nonprofit, though, is it?
No, it is
okay.
not. But
Yeah.
that's
Well, maybe it is,
helped
but
bring
you
my
hadn't
heart.
meant it to
Yeah,
be. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
So what's the best way to contact you? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Actually, my email's best.
Okay.
You can always text me or call me, but I'm usually in a meeting or something.
Right.
So if you text me or email me, I can get right back to you.
Okay. And what's your email address?
My email is also like my website. It's empoweredleadershipwellness@outlook.com.
Okay.
And what else?
Do you want to give out your phone number?
Oh, my phone
You
number?
don't have to.
702-290-6200.
Okay. And if people call and you don't answer, what should they do?
Go ahead and leave a message or text me to get a faster response.
Yeah. Because like right now, we both have our phones turned off. So if you're trying to get a hold of us, you can't. So just leave a message and we'll get back to you. Right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So what have we not talked about?
Um,
I mean, this is your chance to let people know what the heck you're doing here and what benefits they could have.
for me, it's just giving you, I would love to sit down with you on a one-on-one and have a conversation, and let's see if we can work together, if we're a good fit, and the trust is there, and we can build either a wellness plan,
Right?
or we can do a leadership group, or we can do an individual leadership.
What have you based your leadership, I'll call it training or whatever, your sessions, what is that based on? Is it?
I started in leadership myself. I joined the Henderson Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
From there, I went to their Go-Getter. From there, I got to meet Mike Burley. He is my mentor.
Okay.
And he asked me to join his masterminds. And I've been a part of it now 2 years.
Okay.
And his business behaviorals. And then I've also taken the online courses to get certified. But I've enjoyed it. I like teaching others how to better themselves.
Right.
No matter how you look at it.
So when I was in college, I majored in psych. I never got my degree because I was working at the time and I was working in construction. Mm-hmm. And it got to the point where, wait a minute, I can make more money doing this than I can if I get a degree and hang out a shingle. But the value that I got from that experience in college really made me more effective at my job, because my job was getting things done through other people, getting
Right.
other people to do their job. And that psychology background helped a lot. And it's not something that I could point to and say, okay, well, this, and this, and it was just like that whole experience that you absorb.
Right.
And you just then incorporate it into your being and start using it on a daily basis.
Right.
And it helps.
Yes.
And sometimes I found that just one little word or sentence or something that someone has said to me makes this whole thing click in my head, and it goes, wow, yeah, okay, that
Right.
makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah. So
exactly.
Did you find that for you when you were going through all the medical stuff?
Well, yeah, because prior to that, my life is accounting. My whole life's been
Okay.
accounting. I have my master's in accounting, and I also have a master's in business.
Wow.
So I brought that together with that leadership as well. So that helps
Yeah.
when I'm training C-level executives.
So you understand the profit and loss. You understand the
Yes.
the time benefits. You understand all of that
Right.
that makes a good leader.
Right.
And the I mean I can see a natural tie-in between wellness and leadership, because if you don't feel good, you're not going to be able to do your best in your job or be a good leader.
Correct.
So and if you're a good leader, then you probably take care of yourself.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So what else? What else do we
And
got?
most leaders don't. I've seen a lot of leaders out there that have no motivation. They want people to sell, 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 but there's no motivation.
Right.
You got to be a good motivator.
The and the money isn't the motivator that you think it is.
Right.
I mean,
It's got to be within you, though.
yeah.
You got to believe in what you're selling, what you're doing.
That's yeah.
You have those people out there that are just, and you're like, okay, you know.
Well, it's a job. That's it. It's a job. They
Right,
need.
it's not a
They
career
have
for
to go to
them.
work so they can pay their bills, so they can live, so that they can get up in the morning and go to work again.
Right.
So and if you can get past that to where I've been very, very fortunate in my life, and most of my work has been doing something that I really enjoyed, and it makes a huge difference
It does.
in your life.
Yeah, it does.
And so I can see where this could be very, very valuable. And it's unique. I can't think of anyone else or any place else where I've come across the leadership and wellness combined like that. So
It just makes sense to me because I am a leader
right?
and I want to train, and then the wellness and what I've gone through all together in my background put it together.
Yeah.
It made it one whole.
So this is pretty unique.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm excited. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So-
helping people. So
And there's nothing wrong with that, because we're all we got.
right.
Right? We're
Right.
all in this together, so we ought to see what we can do to help each other out.
Exactly.
So anything else that we haven't covered that you want to make sure you get out there?
No, just I just hope people realize and get more educated and don't think of the holistic as something bad.
So if they go to your website, I went there and there's some good information
You
there. But and so people can go there, they can contact you, they can ask questions.
Yes.
You're not, from what I've seen in our interaction, you're not a high pressure salesperson.
Oh, not at all.
Here's what I have to offer. If this works for you, then
Right.
let's do something. And if not, okay, great.
Right. That's why I offer the free consultation.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
want to get to know each other and
Yeah.
see if it fits.
Okay, well, great.
Thank you.
Okay, no, thank you. So hey, you guys aren't doing anything out there. Give Shelly a call and just check it out. Because here's the key, and this is something that I think a lot of people miss. Maybe this isn't right for you, but I'll bet 3 or 4 people that it would work with.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Referrals are the
it's like,
best.
that dude's needs, right?
He needs some leadership.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get your boss to call, okay?
Exactly.
All right. Shelly, thank you so much for
Thank
coming in.
you.
I really, really appreciate it. Lovely meeting you.
You too.
We met through the Kiwanis,
That's
right?
right.
Mental health chapter. So that's I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway,
Yes.
thank you all for watching, and I really appreciate all of your support here at the station and my show and all the other shows that we have here at WWDBTV. And remember, if you're going to do it with Stiles. Thanks for spending a little time with us today. We'll be back soon with another great guest, another great story, and another great reason to believe that every conversation matters. Every story has a beginning, and every conversation leaves us with something to think about. Until next time, I'm John Stiles. And remember, if you're going to do it with Stiles.